That's what fiat currency is all about. It's fractionalized banking, guys. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's a whole different story. All I realize is that, okay, sure, I'll play this game. Let me just jump into this thing and see how I can just, debt already exists. How can I manipulate this debt to make money? Is basically what I'm looking at doing. And guys, like it or not, a lot of the stuff that we're doing is we're creating money out of thin air as well. We find a property, sure, it's worth this much now. I'm going to loan it to you at this price. You give me a down payment. I've just created instant equity. So when I realized what could be done by the institutions, I thought, well, shoot, I'm an individual. Why don't I just do this myself?
But at least that's based on something solid.
No, man.
Something real.
Oh, okay, we're not backed by gold or anything like that, but that's fine. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Not since Nixon, guys. Yeah. So going back to this particular one. So you see there's 2 1/4 here? That's the most it can adjust up in between. So what chances are is what happened is this guy has been creeping up slowly and he's gone up.
So do I see 10%?
Is the max.
Is the max.
That's the lifetime cap.
For 1 year? Or
Lifetime cap. Max cap increase can be 2.5 or 2 1/4. Lifetime cap is 1. What I'm not seeing is how often.
And I apologize for this.
Year over year,
But
2.25.
Ryan,
Yes.
you're talking, that's over the 30-year span, correct?
It will never go higher than 10% in the 30 years.
And it can only go 2.25%.
It'll never go lower than
higher.
5%. So never go lower than the base that started at. Never go higher than 10. And the maximum it can adjust in one single period is 2 1/4.
Period being a year.
And that's what I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Sometimes LIBORs, once they start adjusting, they're every 6 months. I got one right now that's every 6 months, man, like clockwork. And as the feds keep raising, my payments keep going up. But what happens with my payments when they go up?
Your profit goes down.
My buyer absorbs it. I make the same amount of money every single time.
You write that into your
Of
contract.
course I do. I'm not getting left holding the bag. So I just give them a 30-day notice. As the bank gives me my 30-day notice, say, hey guys, payment's going up $30. Okay, no problem. I get $30. I got one guy that started with me $1,100. He's like at $1,600 now. He's a pot farmer. He doesn't care. He's like, yeah, sure, man, here you go. 12 months. So you saw that. So 12 months. So every year is when this is going to adjust. So it's good to know these guys. Look at these deed of trust and get into this information.
And that's where his desperation comes in.
So could we
So
figure out what his payment is, right?
no.
We couldn't? 10% interest?
I could
30
figure
years?
I couldn't figure out the taxes and insurance.
Okay, yeah.
You can guess on the taxes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Great question. Let's do that, guys.
From the tax roll.
Let's figure the payment out right now.
Yeah.
We know it all, guys.
Yeah.
All right, pull out your calculators.
But you're also missing the second. So you're not getting the grand total of what he's paying.
It's all right. We'll get the first mortgage payment. Well, we're not going to know what his payment is currently, but we're going to get what his first payment started out as. So, okay, pull out your calculators. And we're going to do something here. Let me see yours if it's the same as mine. So everyone could press your second button. And then press the decimal point, which says format. So when you press the second, it does everything in yellow. And so decimal, it should say 2.0.
Yes.
So push 3. And at the very top, next to compute, just put enter. And so you should have three zeros after the decimal point.
Where'd you find that?
I'll come over and I'll help you.
Second. Format. 3.
And why am I doing that? Why do we want to know? Why do we want decimal points over to the third? Why not just keep it the way it is at 2, like dollar and cents?
Significant digits was like that.
Okay. Significant digits are 4. The reason why is when we're doing interest rates in the traditional markets are in 8s. In, exactly, 0.125. So these are, let me show you this. So 0.125 is 1/8. So if you ever hear me say, oh, it's like 5 1/8, that's the interest rate. So 0.125 is 1/8. When you add this together, what do you get? 250, which is a quarter. 0.375, which is 3/8. 0.5, which is 1/2. 0.625, which is 6/8, 0.75, which is 3/4, 0.875, which is 5/8, and then 1.0, which is,
7/8. Yeah,
You're right, I'm sorry.
65 is 5/8, not 6/8.
oh, 5/8, thanks guys, and 7/8, that's right. So I learned all this when I had my mortgage company. Everything was just done in eighths. So you don't have to know this, but it is also good to know just as you're reading stuff, so you can check it out. So, but that's why I keep this always in to the third decimal point. So we're gonna do an example here. So we have these functions and these features. So there is an n on here. What does n equal? N equals your term in months. So let's say, like, you don't know off the top of your head that you don't know that 5 years is 60 months, or you don't know that 10 years is 120 months. Let's just say you don't know that. You don't know that 20 years is 240 months, or that 30 years is 360 months, or 40 years is 480 months. Let's just say you don't know that. So what you do is like, crap, I don't know how to do this. How would you figure that out?
Years times
Yeah.
12.
So 12 times 30 is 360. What you can do also is this second function here. Let's just say I know it's a 30-year term. Second n gives me automatically my 360.
So you push second in and then
So let's say let's just say 17 years. So we put in 17. Second n, what do we come up with?
17. So you said 30?
Second function, and then n after you put 17.
And mine's not.
Yeah.
It's not working, huh?
I can't get that on my-
Interesting, okay. So when I buy these for you guys on Amazon. 17 second. Yeah, that's interesting, huh?
Why are you pushing second?
Because it's a second function.
It is? Isn't it just the normal one? Isn't it on the top of the button?
Yeah.
Just push N?
So.
No.
The yellow is what he's doing, that math problem.
Oh, yeah.
It's the x period divided by the year.
Oh, X variable, okay, got it.
So, I don't know if those variables mean, but
So 30?
it's not working, there's gotta be some setting of function that's.
Second function just gives you that.
Interesting, okay. I'll figure this one out on one of the breaks. So for the time being, we know how to calculate it manually though, right? 17 times 12. See if that works. Yeah, I get 204.
Will it go backwards? Put 204 and do second.
Well, I mean, it can be redundant, or it'd be like. Let's see here. So there's. Let me
All
see.
it's doing is adding 3 decimal points.
Ah, okay. Let's see if this one does it. All right, so I'll work on a break. So let's try this though differently then. So, let's work this example out. So, n is terms. I over y. Do you still have I over y?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I over y is your interest rate. PV is present value. PMT is payment. So what we're going to do is we're going to solve for payment. Are we all seeing that we have these buttons? Okay. So what we know is we know the term is 360. What's the interest rate? What is the present value? So what you do is you just put it in. So that's just 360 N, 5%, or just 5, and then the IY button. 174,000 for PV. Then you go up to the compute button up here, CPT, compute, and then put payment. And let me know what you guys got.
8,700.
Okay. Yeah, that is wrong. What'd you get?
528.26.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure the payment's 930 something.
It is.
It's not on the calculator.
It's 934.07.
Yeah. I don't know why this can be so calculated.
So I don't know if these came factory set to some different standard.
Mine's saying the bank's gotta pay me 500.
Oh, it is negative. No, that's right. That is right. So if the negative is the payment that is deducted every month to make that go to 0 after 30 years. That's what it is that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the second function and do second, and then do the PY, payments per year, or it's basically the interest payment button. You click on that, and it says payments per year. It says right now default to 1. So press 12, and then go to enter above IY. Yep. So then go ahead and clear it.